Welcome to Proverb Minutes. Here we go again. We're going to continue our studies on the Son of Man and the creatures of creation in God's kingdom. So Matthew 13:37, he answered and said to them, "He who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the sons of the kingdom. But the tares are the sons of the wicked one." So what we have here, brethren, is that to sow the good seed, it's an equality, and another equation of Scripture is the Son of Man. And yes, Jesus came to sow the good seed. He gave us the truth, and grace came through Christ. And so we can see him as a Son of Man. He's also the Son of God. But anyone who pursues truth and would hope to better those that are in our lives with the knowledge that we hold, that we can share in benefiting one another, that's sowing good seed, and we can be considered sons of men, or sons of a man. There is mankind of woman. There's woman of man. All these other things that are quite elusive in Scripture, but have psychological impact in studies and are quite valuable, not discussed in this sermon here, or a little quip. But the good seeds. The good seed is the truth, and that's what we pursue in the best to our ability, without fear and honesty, shedding the darkness and turning on the light. And the good seeds are the kingdom, the sons of the kingdom, and those that honor the truth. You know, sometimes people are quiet. They have different abilities. I may have speaking abilities. I may be able to be an extrovert, go out and talk to people, not be afraid. Others aren't as lucky as that, but they have different qualities, different gifts. But that doesn't mean that people can't honor truth. So if we honor truth, we are considered sons of the kingdom. But look at here, the tares. The tares are the sons of the wicked one. These are the deceivers, the wicked one. He's the great liar, the father of all lies. Let's look to John 8:43. And he's saying, "Why do you not understand my speech when I tell you the truth here? You know, are you just brain dead?" How many people do we talk to that seemingly, even our leaders, seemingly brain dead? And get your head out of the wrong orifice. Come on. And here, because you are not able to listen to my word, you can't hear the truth. You are your father, the devil. And the desires of your father you want to do. You're greedy, you're selfish, you're deceptive. He was a murderer from the beginning. You hate your brother, and to hate your brother is no better than a murderer. So he was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. He's just a deceiver, a liar. It's not just compulsive lying, but it comes to being a pathological liar. You know, I'm an FBI agent. I'm a pilot. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. And you never graduated high school. You know, these are the great liars in life that take advantage of God's good works. But here, when he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of it, and those that would follow him in his practices as well. Why? Because I tell the truth. This is Jesus. Because I tell the truth. It doesn't necessarily mean even Jesus. Because I tell the truth, Jesus, he does. You do not believe me. Look at that. And how many times have we told the truth in life? And that's when we find the greatest hammers from the liars. Because the first thing a liar will do is accuse you of lying and then do everything they can to smear your character and defame you. What a tragedy that we have weaponized hate. And that's what it's about. You know, forgiveness, even of those that hate us. Yes, that's a challenge. But because we tell the truth, the world hates us. The majority of the world. And probably the leadership and whatnot. Because the whistleblowers always end up last. And this is that concept, you know, the good finish last. Is because it takes courage to tell the truth in the face of condemnation. And that's what happens here. Well, I thank you for coming to Proverb Minutes. I hope this has helped you. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't be going out and telling the truth, you know, but we will endure suffering as Jesus did, because he told the truth. He suffered. He was crucified for telling the truth because they didn't want to believe what he said. And many times when we see the truth and we announce those things that are going on in life, whether it be in institutions of our own making, because I do feel that, from back in college, professor didn't like me because I said decentralized triple fascist. That was the bank's business and unions, because it was a decentralized triple fascist capitalistic socialistic society with a communist military. And they didn't like that. But who defines who we are? How do we define who we are when we've become so despicable and toxic for our children that we can't even say the truth? Democracy is dying. Democracy is dying. Where is democracy when we're nothing but surrounded by liars and argumentative hearts that hate one another? Because I tell you the truth, you do not believe me, that our system has collapsed and that we need a new way in living and a return to God. If there's any hope for us to have a semblance of civilization, we must return to God. And we must pray for this salvation to come upon us, our country, our people, our children, and the world at large. For in unity there is communion. Let us then fear God and keep his commandments. Well, thanks for coming to Proverb Minutes. Hope to see you again next time. Hope these things are able to inspire you, keep you going through the day. I know that I make these things. I think my average view time is like 25 seconds. So I don't think a lot of people are really paying attention to what I'm putting out. Maybe one day after I leave, it'll have more purpose, and that they'll have more assistive grace in the works of my effort. Go out, let's say hello, let's love one another. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye. See you next time. Oh, yeah, God's heart is truth. That's what it is. God's heart is truth. And that's the cornerstone of it all. Bye-bye for now.